Salvete omnes, this is I'm Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek. I have more free time now, it's cooled off enough that I don't have to have the fan on as much, and I've at least mostly gotten over that persistent cough I've had since late August, making it hard for me to record anything, so I'd say it's time for a new Let's Play. This is obviously Super Luigi Land, and it is obviously another Super Mario World hack by Gamma V. I know, 2 Mario games in a row, both on the Super Nintendo, and it hasn't even been that long since Cola Kingdom Quest, but I figured this is actually a recent release, so it's maybe slightly more relevant. So as you can see, this is not entirely blind. I started playing it on my own time, got a few levels in before deciding, you know what, this is silly, I should be doing this as a Let's Play. And I did actually play the demo of this, if I remember correctly, but I don't remember much about the demo, so we're considering this a partly blind, partly not Let's Play, I suppose. Let's go with File 2. While Mario is away saving Sarasa Land, Bowser attacks the Mushroom Kingdom. It's up to Luigi to save the kingdom this time. I mean, I'm alright with more games that have a main character other than Mario. I guess Luigi's pretty much the second main character, but I feel like Nintendo takes a dump on Luigi a lot, especially Alpha Dream, for no apparent reason. Like, Bowser I can understand, but Luigi? What's wrong with Luigi? Anyway, point is, it's time for Flora Fields 1, whatever. And it is The Road is Full of Dangers from Super Mario RPG, or at least the music is. So Luigi actually plays slightly different from your typical Mario. He can jump higher. I don't think he has the slippery physics that you see Luigi with in a lot of games. And the only other difference I'm aware of, we'll need to get a power-up for. We also have these little signs here, which honestly are kind of easy to miss, or overlook. When you kick an object, it can collect any coins or acorns in its path. Yeah, that's another new thing. There was a patch release that allowed shells to collect coins like so, which is a thing— whoa. That was almost bad. That's the default in the newer Mario games, New Super Mario Bros. And all. But either they hadn't thought of it or didn't bother implementing it back in the Super Nintendo days, so now there's a patch for it, and Luigi looked off-center in that pipe for some reason. What's this sign say? Clumps of grass like the one in this cave can be plucked from the ground by pressing down Y. Okay, good to know. I wonder why it's down and Y and not just Y like it was in Super Mario Bros. 2. In any case, the A coins are obviously our Yoshi coin replacement. And bonus room end. We actually didn't miss too much. As far as I know, she never does something where going in a bonus room makes you miss another bonus room and you have to backtrack. But I could be wrong, I don't know. So here's the other major difference. Luigi's fireballs go straight instead of bouncing on the ground, like they normally would. Which probably actually makes them easier to aim, though there are some things you couldn't hit with the straight fireballs as easily as the bouncing ones. Equivalent exchange, I suppose. Beyond that, it's pretty much your standard Mario fare. You jump on enemies, you find coins and stuff, you complete levels, I don't know. And actually, we are done with the first level. And we get an extra fire flower that I'm probably not going to use except for the extra hit point. Honestly, I feel like a lot of Mario power-ups make the game too easy. Or the parts that you really would want to make easier, they don't help with. But I've mentioned that before. Moving on to 1-2. And it's the music from Yoshi's Island, the Grassland theme. I guess it's technically called the Flower Garden theme, but not all the levels it's used in have the Flower Garden theme, so whatever. Now that I think about it, I guess I didn't mention that this hack is what they call Choconilla, where it's kind of like a combination of a vanilla hack using just the default Super Mario World resources, and a chocolate hack where you use a bunch of custom stuff. Like, here you can see that the foreground is custom graphics, and the background I think is just a palette swap of the Blue Hills one from Yoshi's Island 1. Anyway, go into this pipe, which I actually missed for the longest time when I was playing it by myself, and I already got a 1-up. I believe this is where the secret exit is, yep. Excuse me. Well, I did say I was almost over my cough, not entirely over it. Anyway, we have the key. And what do you know, the keyhole is conveniently right there. That's one way to dodge a shell. And that leads us to Flora's Secret 1, but we'll worry about the secret levels later. I'm gonna complete this one the normal way first. I wonder if anyone's used the multiple secret exit feature in Lunar Magic 3 yet. I don't think I've played... Well, I know I haven't played any hacks that use that, but the number of hacks I've played after Lunar Magic 3 released are exactly this game. So, who knows? I'm still on 2.53 myself because some of the patches and tools I use aren't compatible with Lunar Magic 3 yet. Katrina needs to stop being so busy, I tell ya. Come up here for a multi-coin block. I do like the Yoshi's Island Grassland theme. And this is actually a good port of it, too. There have been like 3 or 4, and I remember at least one of them was not that great. I think it was used in one of the team hacks. Whether it was ASMT or SMWCP, I forget, but I remember thinking they could do a better job. But yeah, new gimmick with this level, if you can call it that, is these Goomba spawners. You spawn Goombas out of pipes, just like some of the pipes in a few levels in Super Mario Bros. 3 did. Honestly, not that many levels in Super Mario Bros. 3 for how common and easily accessible a Goomba is, as far as enemies go. Hey, double shells. That's like synchronized dancing or something. Synchronized pain. Way to jump right into an enemy, yeah. Let's do that. As far as I know, you can't enter any of the pipes that are spawning Goombas. But there's our 4th A coin. And there should be another bonus room in here. I guess, have we even had a bonus room in here? Not really. Well, I missed one. And I completely forgot whether there was another A coin in the room with the key. So whatever. That's 1 extra life that we're missing out on and 1 coin. Well, actually, it's 1.01 extra lives that we're missing out on. So I'm actually going to do the secret level in case it leads to a Switch Palace. And Super Mario 3D World main theme, or Grassland theme. And we have Monty Moles. You ever notice how the main theme of a game is usually, or often, considered the same as whatever the music in the first level is? Like, it's that way for Super Mario Bros., Super Mario World. The point is, Super Mario 3D World soundtrack is awesome. There needs to be more ports from it. Now, one thing I kind of don't get is using just regular old vanilla backgrounds and other resources, I suppose, with all this custom music, especially if you're not gonna, or if you do change things like the enemy graphics, like that Venus Fire Trap. I mean, I guess technically that doesn't really count since Super Mario World doesn't have Venus Fire Traps by default. So arguably that's closer to the original game than the Super Mario Bros. 3 ones. But I'm rambling at this point. You can perform a wall jump by pressing B again while hugging the wall. Use the skill to get the A coin in here. I actually forgot about that. Another thing you can do in the newer Mario games that you can't in the older ones. I never really understood why Mario can wall jump. Like, I know that you can technically wall jump in Super Mario World because of a glitch. But, I don't know, it just always seemed weird to me how. Like, wall jumps I associate with Mega Man X. Not Mario so much. Wait, I just went into the same bonus room again, didn't I? Yay, go me. That was a waste of time. I couldn't even get more coins thanks to item memory. And halfway point. Haven't found out yet whether she used the multi-midway point patch, and I really need to actually start watching out for the moles, instead of just blithely blundering into them like a fool. I actually rather like this tile set. I forget what it's from, if Gamma V herself drew it, which is likely. Or if somebody else did. More multi-coin blocks. Or one anyway. And we're actually kind of running low on time. We have a P-switch. Gee, I wonder what you use this P-switch for. Ow. That was dumb. Did I just flip the block with the P-switch? And we even get a few extra coins for our troubles. Now I wonder why that exit there is there, or why that pipe is there. Like why the goal point isn't just in the same room. I guess the background's different, but I don't know how I missed that, but I did. I really like that purple, but again, it's kind of wasted on a vanilla background. Honestly, none of the backgrounds in Super Mario World are really all that good, if you ask me. That was a lot of sound effect for not that much path. So where does this go? Flora Secret 2. And the exclamation mark, I assume, means it has a secret exit? Or, wait, no. What does the exclamation mark mean? Oh, I guess we're about to get it explained to us. Levels with an exclamation mark after their names on the world map have one of 4 special switches hidden somewhere in them. Ooh, special switches, my favorite kind. So I was right about the Switch Palace thing. And you can stand on these trees. Reminds me of the jungle levels in Donkey Kong Country, actually. See, now listen to this music and compare it to original Super Mario World, and then look at those tree graphics. Like, the top is literally 3 colors, one of which is the black outline. I don't understand people sometimes. And I also don't understand how that shell didn't get the piranha plant. Okay, I should be able to get up to that tree, yeah. Should have brought a Koopa up there so I could... Well, I guess you can't really do that in this game. In Flora Secret 2, stick to the treetops to gain extra lives, or acorns, or sometimes absolutely nothing, like right here. Also, I'm not actually sure if I've heard this part of the new Super Mario Bros. U Grassland theme before. It sounds quite nice. I remember hearing a port of this music, but I don't think it was this one. Doesn't seem like there's any particular gimmick or theme or enemies or anything like that for this one. I mean, I guess pretty much everything in this world except the Monty Moles has been kind of a lot of the same typical World 1 enemies, which is fair, because they're World 1 levels. The point is, in here we can get hit by a fish and find another A-coin. Is that really only our 3rd? I have a feeling I missed one, but I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just a long level. So that was where we went in. Also, she used the wrong tile to cover up the piranha plant. It's supposed to be one that's a full square, because otherwise you can see black pixels at the edges, like... See? I mean, it's a minor thing. Okay, is it easier to do this, or... this, I guess. Wow, not a terribly generous time limit we're dealing with, is it? I wonder where that switch is. Oh, I didn't pay attention to the music. I don't know what that music was from, but the power of the switch we've pushed will turn that into that. And that's actually kind of a clever way of not being able to re-enter the room, or making it so you can't. Just putting blocks that'll get filled in over the pipe so you can't go in it. Excuse me. So let's get the regular exit. And I'll admit I was not expecting that to open that path. Does the regular exit just activate the same event, or what? Because unless I'm forgetting something again, there was a red dot on the overworld map. Actually, I'm going to have to get the A-coins again, won't I? Yep. Let's see. Do I really have the patience for all these multi-coin blocks? Probably not. Do I have the OCD for that coin? Yes. That was the terrible time to jump over that fish. Overused in the loosest sense of the word. Okay, there is a bonus room over here. Let's get that. Hello, fish. I wonder where she got these fish graphics. Again, I'm gonna assume she drew them herself. Honestly, I feel like Cheep Cheeps are one of those enemies that probably has the most consistent look from Mario game to game. I mean, Super Mario World itself is an exception, because you can get hit with shells like an idiot. But they've pretty much always been just a red fish. Okay, now that looks silly. I think I may have seen a problem with that block situation. Like, bloopers look different in some Mario games, so do Bob-ombs, even Goombas. Wow, I am just doing terribly all of a sudden. It's World 1, people. Come on. I think that those water graphics down there are from one of the castle cutscenes. Possibly multiple of the castle cutscenes. Anything up here? No. But there's nothing down there either. Except death. Well, first lost life, I suppose. And I am not going back for the A coins. Sorry. Maybe if I actually paid attention to the game instead of trying to pay attention to the commentary. Because who watches a Let's Play for the commentary anyway, right? You all watch it for a person, to see a person playing the same games that you've seen over and over again. I guess this might be one exception to that. Oh, only 29? I thought I could at least hit 30. At least I got an extra power-up out of the deal. So, what does this button do? Absolutely nothing. Okay. And this pipe goes right back to Flora Secret 1. Okay. So actually, how many more levels do we have? This seems like a good time to call it. We've done 4 levels. And we have 4 more to go, it looks like. That was an oddly long, awkward pause there. But yeah, we'll do the second half of Flora Fields next time. So, see you then.